Is your stomach often bloated after eating a clean meal? Do you feel sleepy, heavy, or even anxious after finishing things like apples, multigrain bread, or plain yogurt? Have you ever wondered why your liver enzymes go up even when your diet looks perfect? What if I told you your healthy food is slowly wearing down your liver from the inside, quietly, without pain, without warning? Yep, this happens more than you think, especially after 60. And the science behind it is clear. Let me guide you through it, like a trusted advisor who's seen it in hundreds of cases. Let's begin. Most seniors believe they're eating right. Boiled vegetables, brown rice, fruits, whole grains, low-fat yogurt, the list sounds pure. But over time, the liver becomes tired. Why? Because not all healthy foods are safe for an aging body. The liver isn't a machine. After 60, it loses up to 40% of its blood flow capacity. It processes food slower, breaks down sugar slower, and clears toxins at half its former speed. Now imagine giving it high fructose apples, lectin-rich grains, and low-fat but protein-starved meals. It starts choking, slowly, invisibly. Oh, here's the first major twist. Apples, yes, those sweet little icons of health, contain fructose. That's fruit sugar. In a younger body, fructose goes through the small intestine and into energy pathways. But in aging systems, much of that fructose heads straight to the liver, where it gets converted into fat. Over time, this causes fatty liver even if your diet looks clean on the outside. Brown rice, packed with arsenic residue in many parts of the world. The outer layer that makes it whole traps those particles. The liver takes the hit. Multigrain breads, high in lectins and hard-to-digest fibers that ferment in the gut. This creates toxic byproducts that flow back to the liver through the portal vein. Here's what happens inside. You eat a fruit bowl, banana, apple, some low-fat yogurt. You feel full, but 1 hour later tired. 2 hours later, bloated. Next morning, slight pain on the right side below your ribs. You ignore it. It's just gas, right? Wrong. It's your liver trying to tell you, stop. These foods are piling stress on me. I can't detox fast enough anymore. Now, let's talk about yogurt. Seems healthy. It's fermented, it has probiotics, and it's light. But what most elders buy is low-fat flavored yogurt. Flavored means added sugar. Low-fat means no real nutrient value. Combine both, and what do you get? A sugar-loaded, low-protein, gut-inflaming bowl that spikes insulin and leaves the liver with a cleanup job. It no longer handles well. Let me break down how liver strain grows unnoticed. The liver performs over 500 tasks. Just 3 of them? Processing fats, filtering blood, and metabolizing medications. It depends on bile production and healthy mitochondria. If bile thickens, often caused by fat buildup or high insulin, it slows down. That alone can cause poor digestion, gallbladder pain, and mental fog. But seniors often don't feel pain here. They just feel off, tired for no reason. Nausea after eating, skin feels dry, tongue looks pale. These are all signals of a sluggish liver. Now, here's the thigger. When the liver is overwhelmed, the body can't store vitamins A, D, E, and K properly. These are fat-soluble vitamins. Without them, immunity drops, inflammation rises, skin ages faster, and you feel weaker. Yes, your energy depends on liver health far more than most know. You want the truth? Many of the so-called healthy foods elders eat are great for 30-year-olds but dangerous for 70-year-olds. Your enzyme activity slows. Your stomach acid lowers, your bile flow thins, your gut flora changes, and your liver becomes sensitive. You must eat differently. Let's talk breakfast. A better elder breakfast. 2 boiled eggs packed with choline, vital for liver fat transport. 1 slice of sourdough toast, lower in anti-nutrient. A few olives or half an avocado, healthy fat to signal gallbladder bile flow, and some warm lemon water with pink salt. Why does this work? Eggs deliver choline, which prevents fat accumulation in the liver. Avocado or olives support bile flow and reduce inflammation. Sourdough is fermented, meaning fewer gut irritants and easier breakdown. Lemon water stimulates digestion. Pink salt gives you trace minerals that many older bodies lack. This combination tells your liver, I got you. It gets to work cleanly, smoothly, without panic. Now lunch. Let's say you eat a chicken salad. Sounds fine, but not if it's just iceberg lettuce and grilled meat. Elders need nutrient density. Add bitter greens like arugula or dandelion leaf. These stimulate the liver's phase 1 and phase 2 detox. Include some beets or beet. Greens natural betaine, supports methylation and liver enzyme health. Add a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, not sunflower, not canola. Those are inflammatory seed oils. Olive oil is anti-inflammatory and enhances fat-soluble vitamin absorption. Also, eat it calmly. Digestion begins in the mouth. Chew slowly, sit down, take 20 minutes. If you rush, cortisol spikes, blood reroutes. Digestion stops. And again, the liver suffers. Let's get deeper. Why does liver damage even matter if you're not drinking alcohol? Because sugar and stress are far worse. When cortisol stays high, your blood sugar spikes. High blood sugar feeds insulin. High insulin signals the liver to store more fat. That's how non-alcoholic fatty liver develops. And it now affects over 60% of people above 65. What? Yeah. That's the truth. Here's a short logic path. Poor digestion, bloating, toxic blood flow, liver overload, poor detox, inflammation, insulin resistance, faster aging. And elders say, I don't drink, I eat healthy. But no one told them that their healthy has to evolve. If your liver's not happy, nothing else will be. And you don't need a medicine to fix this. You need habits. Afternoon, add dandelion tea. Take a 15-minute walk. No fruit juices, none. Your liver doesn't care about labels, it cares about the load. Dinner. Keep it light, warm, and easy to digest. A lentil soup with cumin and turmeric. Steamed broccoli, carrots, a touch of ghee, a bowl that says, rest, not work. Your liver is a tired soldier after 7. Feed it like you're healing, not fueling. And one last shock for today. Many seniors take multivitamins without realizing their liver is too inflamed to process synthetic B6, B12, or folic acid. They accumulate, creating methylation stress. Always choose bioavailable forms. And only when your diet is stable. That's how you survive cleanly. That's how you heal peacefully. One overlooked reason why so many elders suffer liver stress, even while eating healthy, is the timing and pairing of those foods. You might be eating the right ingredients at the wrong hour, or in the wrong combination, and that alone can ruin everything. Let's talk protein. It's essential for liver repair, but if you're eating protein without fat like lean chicken breast with nothing else, you're creating an imbalance. Your liver needs healthy fat to digest fat-soluble vitamins. Without it, even the best protein becomes incomplete. That's why adding olive oil or a small spoon of ghee can turn an average meal into a healing one. Yep, that's the kind of small detail that changes outcomes. Now imagine this. You eat oats with banana at 9 a.m. A light meal, right? But bananas are high in sugar. Oats are dense in carbohydrates. Both digest fast and spike blood sugar. Your insulin rises. The liver is called in to process that spike. The sugar gets stored as fat. And over time, you feel full, but tired. Not because of age, but because your blood chemistry is shifting the wrong way. Let's flip that. Imagine this version. You eat scrambled eggs cooked lightly in olive oil, 2 walnuts, a few slices of cucumber, 1/2 slice of rye bread, and some warm fennel tea. Suddenly your protein intake is stable, your digestion smooth, your liver relaxed, and your energy lasts for hours. The elderly body doesn't need more food. It needs the right kind of calm, targeted nutrition. Most seniors don't think about digestion until it hurts. But the truth, your digestion is your first sign of liver overload. Do you burp after meals? Do you feel sleepy after food? Do you wake up with a coated tongue or dry mouth? Those are liver signals, not just stomach ones. Now let's look at minerals. Because your liver cannot work in isolation. It needs magnesium to support over 300 enzymes, including those that manage bile flow and detox. It needs zinc for cellular repair. It needs selenium to protect against oxidative stress. But here's the problem. Many so-called healthy diets for elders are too low in these minerals because they cut out salt, red meat, or organ meats. But doing that removes some of the best sources of these minerals. You don't need a steak every night, but one serving of grass-fed liver once a week can give you more B12 folate and iron than 7 bowls of spinach. What? Yes, and that B12 doesn't just help your brain. It helps your liver create red blood cells that move oxygen around. Without it, the liver becomes tired, oxygen-starved, weak, and inflamed. Most people focus on the liver as a detox organ, but forget this. Your liver also makes hormones, especially cholesterol-based ones. If your cholesterol drops too low in old age, your hormone production suffers, and that means fatigue, low immunity, and poor mood. Don't fear cholesterol. Fear imbalance. If your meals are all low fat, low cholesterol, and bland, your body has nothing left to build with. Your bile becomes thin, your liver enzymes slow down, and your gallbladder stagnates. That's when indigestion creeps in. That's when people get bloated after half a banana. So what should you do? Midday meals should focus on color and calm digestion. Add bitter greens. They act as natural liver tonics. Rocket, endive, mustard greens. They're not popular, but they work. Add them to your lentils. Mix them with shredded beets. Add black seeds or cumin. Warm spices help the liver relax. Your water intake matters too, but here's the trick. Don't drink cold water with meals. It tightens the digestive muscles. Drink warm water or herbal teas. Fennel, cumin, ginger. Each one supports the liver gently. Oh, and avoid drinking more than 100 ml during meals. Water is for before and after, not with. One big danger that elders ignore is afternoon snacking. A handful of biscuits, a banana, a sweet tea. These sound harmless, but each one creates a second sugar wave, right when the liver is trying to prepare for its evening recovery. Instead, snack with purpose. Half a boiled egg, a few pumpkin seeds, some sautéed spinach with garlic. These don't spike sugar, they don't call insulin, and they give your liver something to work with, not fight against. The liver loves rhythm. When you eat and sleep on regular times, the liver knows when to perform its tasks. It clears toxins between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., but if you sleep late or eat a heavy meal at 10 p.m., it gets confused, its cycles break. That's why elders who fix their circadian rhythm often feel younger, even without changing their diet. They sleep better, digest better, and think more clearly, all because the liver gets to do its job, undisturbed. Let's walk through a sample day built for liver healing. Wake up at 6:30 a.m. Sit by a window or step outside. Let the light enter your eyes. This tells the brain and liver, we're starting now. Drink 1 glass of warm water with a pinch of Himalayan salt and a squeeze of lemon. That wakes the digestion. Breakfast by 7:30 a.m. Boiled egg, steamed greens, spoon of olive oil, and small slice of sourdough. Herbal tea. Mid-morning, no food, just light walking. Give the liver time to reset. Lunch at 12:30 p.m. Steamed sweet potato, pan-fried salmon, Regula salad with beets and pumpkin seeds, dash of olive oil and lemon. No dessert. Afternoon, a short nap. No food till 4 p.m., just dandelion root tea. It strengthens bile. Dinner by 6:30 p.m. Light lentil broth, steamed carrots, turmeric seasoned zucchini, a spoon of ghee, room temperature water. Screen time ends by 8 p.m. Dim lights, no food, no stress. In bed by 9 p.m. Sleep begins before 10. The liver begins detoxing right on time. Yep, that's the schedule that helps a tired liver remember how to heal again. This isn't about being strict, it's about being kind to your organ. The liver does so much and asks for so little in return. And yet when you support it properly, the results can be felt everywhere. More clarity, lighter body, stronger skin, less inflammation, and a quiet confidence that your body is doing what it was meant to do. Think of the liver not as a filter but as a rhythm conductor. Keep the rhythm steady, and everything flows. It often starts with a harmless routine. A late meal here, a cold glass of water after dinner, maybe some low-fat yogurt, with berries while watching television. Day after day it repeats, until the liver finally gives a signal. But unlike pain from a broken bone or the sharpness of a wound, Liver warnings come quietly. Do you notice your sleep feeling lighter than it used to? Does your skin look more pale, more dry, or even slightly yellow around the eyes or nails? Do you feel a pressure, not pain, but pressure under your right rib after a meal? These aren't random. They're signs that your liver is slowly losing capacity, and the more clean food you push into it without awareness, the more exhausted it becomes. Yep, you read that right. Let's look at how your daily behaviors after 60 either rebuild or destroy liver resilience. Digestion starts with chewing, and most elders eat too fast. Their teeth may not be perfect anymore. Their sense of taste is duller, so food is often swallowed quickly, half-chewed, under-salivated, dense. This makes the liver's job harder, because poorly digested food sends more toxins and fermentation byproducts into the bloodstream. That blood goes straight to the liver, and the liver has to clean it, again and again, all day, every day. Chew your food 20 times per bite. Yes, 20. It slows you down. It increases enzyme production. It prepares the liver for a more peaceful process. Next, posture. Sit up straight when you eat. Leaning over or sitting in a soft couch while eating bends your stomach and compresses your organs. The diaphragm gets squashed. Digestion weakens. Bile doesn't flow. You bloat. Now here's a quiet enemy. Lack of walking after meals. In your younger days you could sit after eating and still feel fine. Not anymore. Your liver now depends on gentle movement to trigger blood flow and insulin regulation. If you just eat and sit, your blood sugar stays high longer. The liver has to work harder to store and manage it. Take a 7-minute walk after lunch and dinner. Just around the room if needed. But move. It makes a huge difference in how quickly your blood sugar stabilizes, and that directly protects the liver from excess fat buildup. Oh, let's talk about fat. Because fat isn't your enemy, but the type matters. The wrong fats, seed oils like sunflower, canola, corn, trigger inflammation in the liver. These oils are often labeled heart healthy, but in aging livers they stiffen cell walls and increase oxidative stress. That means your liver ages faster than the rest of you. Replace them with fats that work with your body. Ghee, extra virgin olive oil, flaxseed oil, uncooked. These fats feed your bile system, help hormone balance, and protect liver membranes. Now, one of the most overlooked causes of liver strain in elders, snacking between meals. You eat a light breakfast, 2 hours later, some nuts, then a fruit, then a biscuit with tea, then lunch, then a candy, then dinner, then a piece of fruit after. All light, right? But your liver never gets a break. It processes something every 2 hours. By the end of the day, it's swollen, not painfully, but functionally. And when your liver is constantly processing, it doesn't get to do what it was designed for at night. Restore, filter, renew. You need gaps between meals. Eat. Then rest the system. Then eat again. No constant nibbling. Yep, this is a hard truth many miss. Your liver loves space. Now let's address medications. Not the dangerous kind, just the common ones. Antacids, blood pressure meds, cholesterol pills. Many of these pass through the liver, and when taken on an empty stomach or without the right support nutrients, they add chemical pressure to an already tired system. You can't always avoid medicine, but you can support your liver's ability to handle it. Drink more filtered water during the day. Eat cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage. These help your liver metabolize toxins better. And don't underestimate herbs. Turmeric supports bile flow and reduces liver inflammation, but you must take it with black pepper or fat to absorb. Dandelion helps clean liver tissue gently. Artichoke supports gallbladder and bile. Cilantro helps bind toxins and supports enzyme activity. You don't need to take all of them. Rotate. 2 or 3 a week is enough. Now let's talk about rest. The liver does most of its repair work between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. If you're awake during that window, scrolling your phone, watching a movie, or thinking about past regrets, your liver's rhythm is broken. It doesn't get to clean your blood. Toxins stay in circulation longer. Inflammation rises. You wake up feeling heavy. You don't need 8 hours of sleep. You need deep, undisturbed cycles. Even 6.5 hours of quality sleep is better than 10 hours of broken rest. To support this, stop eating 3 hours before bed. Turn off screens 1 hour before bed. Use warm yellow light, not white or blue. Let your eyes and brain unwind. If you've done everything right and still wake up tired, this is your next move. Fix your liver rhythm. Let's not forget hydration. Your liver is 73% water. It cannot filter blood properly if you're even slightly dehydrated. Elders often fear drinking too much to avoid bathroom trips. But don't overcut. Your body needs hydration to prevent bile thickening. Aim for small sips throughout the day, not large gulps. Use herbal teas. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. Oh, and never drink cold water after a meal. It tightens the stomach, slows digestion, and stalls enzyme activity. Warm or room temp only. Now we enter one of the most powerful corrections of all. Fix your breakfast window. That's the first command your liver receives for the day. If your breakfast is sugar-based, fruit, jam, toast, flavored yogurt, your insulin spikes. That message tells the liver, today will be a sugar-burning day. It then stores more fat, reduces detox, and shifts its function towards survival mode. But if your breakfast is protein-rich, egg, lentils, nuts, your liver gets this signal. Today is for balance and repair. It shifts into regeneration mode. Big difference. The time you eat matters too. Eating breakfast before 8 a.m. gives the liver time to switch gears before noon. Late breakfasts delay all functions. That's why elders who eat early feel lighter even with smaller meals. Finally, your emotion matters. Yes, stress inflames your liver. Literally, the brain and liver are directly connected via the vagus nerve. When you're anxious, your liver stiffens. Blood flow drops. Enzymes slow down. Bile thickens. It's all physical, not mental. That's why even if your food is perfect, stress can undo everything. Take 10 minutes a day to breathe slowly. Sit under a tree. Listen to soft wind or birds. No music. No noise. Just breath. And earth. Your liver feels that calm. It adjusts. Every elder who has made these shifts comes back with the same comment. I feel clearer. I don't know why, but I just feel better. And that's because when the liver is supported, the entire body returns to harmony. You don't need a complex system. You need to simplify. Eat right. Rest right. Move gently. Think calmly. Give your liver that, and it will thank you with strength, clarity, and quiet confidence.